Hi everyone, I hope you've had a fruitful day. I am Brian Starr, and I welcome you again to today's episode, Know the Animal. Today we will learn about majestic elephants. Elephants are the world's largest land animal. Typically, there are 3 elephant species: African savanna or bush elephant, Indian elephant, and Asian elephant. The African savanna is the largest of the 3, with adult males, or bull elephants, standing up to 3 meters high and weighing up to 6,000 kilograms on average. Males only reach their full size at 35 to 40 years. That's well over half their lifespan, as wild elephants can live for up to 60 to 70 years. And it's not just the adults, even calves are huge. At birth, a baby elephant can weigh 120 kg. The ears of African elephants are much larger, and they are shaped like the African continent. Lastly, African elephants are tallest at the shoulder. Asian elephants are the smartest of the 3. Both Asian and African elephants have a very large and highly complex neocortex, a trait also shared by humans, apes, and certain dolphin species. Asian elephants have the greatest volume of cerebral cortex available for cognitive processing of all existing land animals. The ears of Asian elephants are shaped like the Indian subcontinent. Female Asian elephants usually lack tusks, which has the added benefit of making them less vulnerable to ivory poachers. And lastly, the highest point of an Asian elephant is its slightly humped back. Are the elephant tusks actually teeth? Elephant tusks are actually incisor teeth that first appear when elephants are around 2 years old. Tusks continue growing throughout their lives. Tusks are used to help with feeding, stripping bark off trees, digging up roots, or as a defense when fighting. An elephant's skin is 2.5 cm thick in most places. The folds and wrinkles in their skin can retain up to 10 times more water than flat skin does, which helps to cool them down. They keep their skin clean and protect themselves from sunburn by taking regular dust and mud baths. Which country has the most elephants? With over 130,000 elephants living within its boundaries, Botswana is home to the world's largest elephant population, and one of the last strongholds for African elephants, as poaching continues to decimate populations. Why are the elephants one of the most intelligent animals? Elephants are exceptionally smart creatures. They have the largest brain of any land animal and 3 times as many neurons as humans. Their brains weigh up to a whopping 5.4 kg and exhibit a wide range of complex behaviors, including problem-solving, tool use, self-awareness, and emotional capabilities. Do you know that elephants never forget? Yes, it is true. The elephant's temporal lobe, that is, the area of the brain associated with memory, is larger and denser than that of people, hence the saying, elephants never forget. Can an elephant outrun a human? African elephants can run at speeds upwards of 40 kilometers per hour. That's a marathon in 60 minutes. So the average human would have a hard time outrunning one of these massive mammals should it decide to give chase. How long can an elephant go without water? Elephants can go up to 4 days without water, but they can also use their trunks and tusks to dig wells if necessary. Elephants tend to stay near water sources, but they can smell water from 5 kilometers away. Elephants have around 150,000 muscle units in their trunk. Their trunks are perhaps the most sensitive organ found in any mammal. Elephants use their trunks for breathing and smelling. They use it for sucking up water for drinking or bathing, which can contain up to 8 liters of water. They use their trunks to pick up objects, trumpet warnings, or greet other elephants. They also use it as a snorkel when swimming. Why are elephants so precious? Elephants are significant contributors to tourism revenue in many countries in Africa and Asia. They are a substantial part of many cultures and historical heritages, and they give us pleasure to behold. Elephants are valuable in their own right. Elephants have been used by humans for seeding trees, for transportation, as working animals, and even as fighting platforms in warfare. Also, the elephants act as ecosystem engineers, They push over trees to maintain savanna ecosystems, excavate waterholes, and fertilize land, which helps other animals thrive. What do elephants symbolize? Elephants are a sacred symbol in Hindu and Buddhist religions, representing loyalty, power, wisdom, and fertility. They are associated with water and rainfalls, and the shape, size, and color of their bodies are said to be symbols of clouds. What do elephants eat? Elephants eat grasses, leaves, shrubs, fruits, and roots depending on the season and their habitat. When it's particularly dry, elephants will eat more woody parts of trees and shrubs like twigs, branches, and barks. They need to eat up to 150 kg of food per day. How do elephants communicate? Elephants communicate in a variety of ways that includes the use of sounds like trumpet calls, body language, touch, and scent. They can also communicate through seismic signal sounds that create vibrations in the ground, which they may detect through their bones. How many times can an elephant get pregnant? Elephants give birth around every 4 years, and their pregnancies can last around 2 years, which is quite a lot. Although elephants can live for 60 to 70 years, they typically only have about 4 or 5 babies during their lives. What are elephants scared of? Research shows that elephants are afraid of bees. In a study published in July 2018, experts reported that it is not only the sound of bees that elephants are afraid of, but also the scent they give off when they are ready to swarm. How long does a baby elephant take to stand? Amazingly, a baby elephant can stand within 20 minutes of birth and can walk within 1 hour. After 2 days, they can keep up with the herd. This incredible survival technique means that herds of elephants can keep migrating to find food and water to thrive. What do elephants do at night? In captivity, elephants sleep 3 to 7 hours at night, lying down for 1 to 5 hours at a time and getting up to feed between naps. But in the wild, in their natural surroundings, the elephants rest for only 2 hours, mainly at night. How do elephants attract females? Male elephants fan their ears more when they are ready to mate than at other times. This allows them to get their scent out there at a wider distance to attract potential mates. The females are ready to breed when they are about 14 years of age. There is plenty of aggression among the males for the right to mate. What are elephants' worst enemy? Given their tremendous size and strength, and because they gather in groups, elephants have few predators to worry about. Lions, hyenas, and crocodiles may attempt to prey on young or sick elephants. What do elephants love do? Well, elephants love water and often engage in bathing and swimming activities. They use their trunks to spray water on themselves and playfully splash around. Are elephants under threat? Around 90% of African elephants have been wiped out in the past century, largely due to the ivory trade, leaving an estimated 415,000 wild elephants alive today. Asian elephants are also under threat, having declined by at least 50% in the last 3 generations. There are only around 52,000 individuals left in the wild. What do elephants teach us? A great value to learn from these enormous creatures is that distance should not hinder our ability to communicate and stay in touch with those we care about. Furthermore, elephants also participate in active listening. By being attentive listeners, they acknowledge each other's needs and emotions. That is it for today. Did you enjoy the story? What facts did you love about the animal? Please let me know in the comment section below. You can also share your preferred animal that you would love me to cover in the next video. Again, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I am entirely grateful. Please give me a like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.